Hi folks, welcome to another one of our video reviews. This is a brand new board just coming to us. A lot of hype about this model, and hopefully we can give you a heads up as what to expect from the new baked potato from Firewire. Brand new model, fairly similar to the standard sweet potato. There's some subtle differences and there's some slightly less subtle differences, all aimed at making this board a bit more performance orientated, giving you more manoeuvrability and allowing the board to work in slightly bigger surf, hollower surf, etc. Possibly even for a slightly more advanced surfer, certainly in the smaller sizes. So brand new, it's a rapid fire essentially, similar design but a new take on that if you like. We've got the carbon parabolic rails either side, new top deck composite, very environmentally friendly. This is PVC free, VOC free, an all pure white composite deck. It's going to be strong, durable, with the same flex as the standard rapid fire. So just a fresh new look for 2013. So outwardly it looks fairly similar to a standard sweet potato, but in actual fact they've removed a bit of volume from the rails, they've removed some volume from the nose. Certainly from this point forwards, it's a lot more pulled in. It's just going to allow the board to work better in slightly more hollow surf, certainly at higher speeds, and when you've been a bit more manoeuvrable with the board, it's going to want to turn from rail to rail a lot easier, a lot quicker. Just by losing that bit of volume from the edge, the thinner nose make it easier to duck dive when the surf's a bit bigger, a bit heavier, but it's essentially just making it more responsive. Around the back, tail shape, quite deceptive this. You do have two semi-points if you like, and a bit of a rounded moon tail through the back there. It's going to give you nice hold when needed, when combined with some other factors we'll go through in a second, but essentially still a wide tail, still quite a progressive tail. Intermediate surfers can have the back foot here, and the more advanced surfers are going to be stepping further back. For jamming hard, steep turns and bigger surf, you are going to have to move your foot, not just central, but over the fins as well. So it's a board you can progress with, learn with, paddle out into better quality surf, and kind of learn how to ride it. Underneath, a few things we're used to seeing. We've got the deep double concave and the V-spine combination. A little more subtle up the front half of this board, quite flat initially, then very subtly going into this V-spine, which does deepen dramatically about a foot or so in front of the fins. Flat to start off with, that's getting the water, air moving fast across the base of the board. It's going to aid you in wave catching, it's going to aid you in faster paddling as well, so you're going to catch waves easy, but the board's also going to get up and riding quickly. So this deep double concave is going to force that water and the air initially underneath the board and throughout the fins at the back, which is going to generate your thrust, your speed and your drive. And it's still allowing this point to be quite low in the water, so it's keeping the board manoeuvrable from rail to rail. So slightly more subtle at the front compared to the standard sweet potato, but still nice and deep where you need it most. It's going to make the board more manoeuvrable, more responsive and nice and fast off the mark. The deep scoop and the fact that they've brought this rail line here higher up or lower down in the water if you like when the board's flipped round, that's actually going to help you engage the rail and bank the board over in bigger surf, in more hollow surf as well. The fin clusters are being moved further back and moved out onto the rail edge. So if you imagine when the board is banked over on a hard turn, it's going to basically give you more hold and more drive. So you're going to be able to ride this board in bigger size surf than you would do the standard sweet potato. And that's purely with the fins being out on the rail edge combined with this curve and also the sharp rail edge through the back. You can still ride as a standard thruster or as a quad. Obviously standard sweet potato you're going to ride as a quad, so they're giving you more options to play around with. I think a lot of people have ride these as a quad fin personally, and I think you really will be able to jam all over them in steep turns. So overall, a new package, a brand new board from Firewire. Very interesting. Just think of this as a more refined, more manoeuvrable, faster reacting if you like sweet potato. Going to be ideal for slightly more advanced surfer. It's going to work from anything from just above knee high to well overhead, I would imagine. You'll be able to ride this in 4 or 5 foot surf quite easily. It'll still work when it's a couple of foot, 1 to 2 foot even. Sweet potato is designed to go in total gutless dribble. This will still perform in those kind of conditions for the more advanced surfer, but for someone who's looking for an all-round board or something to add to a quiver for the East Coast, and whenever it's 1 to potentially 4 or 5 foot, this board will work in a massive variety of conditions. and more importantly, it's going to keep a smile on your face. So I thoroughly recommend it. Brand new baked potato, new materials for 2013 from Firewire. Thank you.